challenge for me when I arrived at Penryn was there was no school. It was virgin felt, beautiful situation. There were 32 children, and the challenge really was to build a school. Part of that vision was to be more than just a school. It was to reach out into the community. We believed in the vision. We believed that Penryn had a heart and soul. The children believed it, the teachers believed it, and that was the significant thing that I think shifted Penryn from being a nothing in the veld to something very special today.
The early challenges of the council were to give life to the vision. While the funds were being raised by the trustees, this meant that the council had to busy itself with recruiting the right kind of staff, recruiting the early pupils into the school, and once this was all up and running, then to get the outreach program, Penreach, on the road.
To tackle the enormous task of rebuilding people and schools, Penreach began its work by facilitating educator development workshops at Penryn College.
I think the biggest challenge that we had in the early days was trying to figure out what the teachers' needs were. And so we went to them and said, what is it you need at your school? And they would say, I need security, I need glass in the windows, I need doors in the walls. And we'd say, but we're here to help you with training. But we began to realize that sometimes those basic needs were the most important things that they did need. We saw changes happening in those teachers. And we saw changes happening in the schools. We began to see that they were becoming more motivated, that they were excited about learning, that they wanted to change themselves. They wanted to change what was happening in their classrooms.
During that time, Penreach really managed to develop each and every teacher to be self-reliant and self-confident.
Penreach is a powerful agent for change and capacity building in education in Mpumalanga. The Penreach model should be replicated in other provinces, and we want to share this success with the rest of our nation.
So Penreach is doing a great deal of good work, so I would like Penreach to continue and do what is happening now.
Penryn did not reach out only for an individual school, but it was here for many schools. It also helped the communities to develop the parents themselves in the form of parent.
I was the first grade 2 teacher here in '93, and one of my fondest memories is Founders Day 15 years ago, when we had 75 children sitting on borrowed pieces of tiling, and David Wild was there telling the children the most delightful stories.
It is our prayer at Penryn that when our first matrics matriculate in 1998, they will take the words that are written on the plaque and be able to say, we will walk in the name of the Lord our God forever and ever.
May the light which represents righteousness, love and knowledge, which was carried from St. Stithian's College, continue to burn brightly at Penryn College.
One thing Penryn has done for me as Gugu, it has given me such confidence to go out there and be what I wanted to be.
One of my fondest memories was chasing the cows off the fields before everyone had to play soccer or cricket or something like that.
I just want to say that Penryn College has given me a set of values which I use as a platform for my future.
Now that the institution has come of age, the challenges for council are entirely different. Our main responsibility is to ensure that the institution is relevant. But above all, we need to ensure that this vision of a combined institution, Penreach and Penryn, the school, remains synergistic and vibrant.
Penryn College is poised on the threshold of a very meaningful, very effective adulthood, an adulthood that is going to provide hope for others. We have always been mission-driven, And so our endeavours in the next 5 years are not going to change much. However, if we look at Penreach, I think the trust that a decade's worth of hard work in the community will enable us to move forward with a view to saying, can we do this better? Can we do this bigger? If we look at Penryn, next year we move to full size, where we have 980 learners as a result of a full matric class for the first time. When combined with 120 teachers, we have 1,100 souls on this campus at any one time. This will enable us to develop a set of facilities that are unparalleled in the Lowveld, not pretentious or over the top, just effective. We look forward to a future where we realize, with a sense of duty and commitment, that to those whom much has been given, much is